Hi guys, welcome back to Infinity Platter. In this series, we're going to explore the Barcelona restaurant scene. I haven't been able to go back home in almost 2 years now, and I'm starting to miss home a lot. So in the spirit of missing home, I'm in search of food that is familiar and comforting to me. Our first stop is Restaurant Surya. Surya is one of Barcelona's most contemporary Indian restaurants, offering flavors of Bombay to Spanish locals. The man behind Restaurant Surya is Ketan Trivedi. Let's chat with Ketan and we'll try some of the delicious food Surya has to offer.
Hi there, how are you?
Hi Ketan, how are you doing?
Good.
Thank you for having us here.
Thanks for coming here.
Let's start. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I ended up in Barcelona 17 years ago, where I started a number of restaurants and beach shacks. But before that, I was in London. I was a trader in London, in the city. And before that in Paris, where I was born and raised by my Indian parents, who also had 3 restaurants in Paris for the past 40 years.
Wow. And they still have this restaurant?
No, they retired.
Okay.
So since I wasn't going back to Paris and I decided to settle here, I'm expanding here basically.
Okay. So why did you decide Barcelona? Take us on the journey of how you made it your home.
It was a very, it was, back in the day I was 26 and I was I had a chance to leave the company I was working in, and they offered me a great payout, and I wanted to start something on my own, yet not in London. And a friend of mine was going to move to Barcelona, and I discovered it through him.
Okay.
And I decided to move. Started my first restaurant in 2006, and here we are with Surya, which started in end of 2013.
Okay.
And then it's been second Surya 2 years later, and then 3 years later another Surya in Madrid.
Right.
Here we are.
I remember the first time we met, you mentioned a story about how you started on the shack, like with a shack on the beach, and then how the name Surya came about.
Yeah, it was an opportunity came up in 2012 to get my hands on a beach shack, which is impossible to get in Barcelona. It's very demanded. People really ask for it.
Yeah.
And it was a simple process, right? It was like, okay, the sun, the beach, the shack, how am I going to call it? Surya.
Nice.
And it stayed, and I just love the sound of it, and that's how we, that's how
it has a nice personal connect.
And the sun, Spain is known for its beautiful sun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's nice. So I can see that you put a lot of your heart and soul in this restaurant. For a first timer, what would you suggest them to try?
Definitely for the first timers, the chaat is one of the main things that we offer, because it's very unusual to serve that food in an Indian restaurant, at least in continental Europe.
Right.
People don't know about it, and it's what reflects the best the food we have in the streets in Bombay, right?
Right.
And it's colorful, it's tasty, it's a lot of different textures. It's just a lot of fun to eat, and it reflects very much what we want to transmit.
So when you say chaat, what kind of chaat do you have?
Pani puri is one of the best that we offer. Like, people find it fun because you have to fill in a little bit of liquid in a bowl. It's just fun.
It's probably something they've never seen before.
Never seen. It's great. It's a lot of fun. People play with it. Then we have the bhel puri, which is also a lot of, again, colors, textures, flavors. We recommend that a lot. We have the papri chaat as well. And the prawn chili fry as well is something that we like to offer, because it's an Indo-Chinese fusion that people love in India, and
that's true.
People don't know about it yet.
Yeah. Which is your favorite?
My favorite is pani puri.
Yeah?
But maybe with a little bit of vodka in there.
Nice. So the fun version. So when people come here, what kind of crowd usually comes here? Do Spanish people take in the food well?
They do. I mean, this place has been more than 7 years now. So we have a nice share of the locals that also know about the place, because it's been there for a while.
Right.
It started a lot with the foreign people that lived in Barcelona that adopted it. The early adapters, they just adapted it very quickly because they understood the concept. But now it's become we have 50-50, like locals, and 50% like foreigners.
Okay.
Foreigners, I mean people from all around, even including Indians.
Right. So what are the crowd favorites? What do they order usually?
They actually love to order the curries, because that's also they know the New Indian food through the curries. The naans, people absolutely love the cheese naan we make here, which is crazy.
Nice.
But yeah, of course, the rolls as well. There are people that love the rolls, which are basically filled with like, you know, either chicken tikka or chick kebab or vegetables.
Actually, my favorite roll is with paneer.
Yeah, the paneer is also great.
Oh,
Yeah.
love them. I can't not mention this epic bar. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So the idea behind the decor is like you want to feel like you're in the streets of Bombay.
Yeah.
And well, in the streets of Bombay, you need a vehicle, right? We can't have the cow, but at least we have the vehicle. And yeah, we just wanted to have a very colorful truck.
Yeah.
That reminds us of my childhood, at least in India.
Yeah.
And that being the main bar.
Yeah.
Place, where
So,
we make cocktails.
what kind of cocktails do you make?
So we have these variations of like classic cocktails, but with an Indian twist.
Okay.
Like we have a version of the Moscow Mule. We call it the Mowgli Mule.
Mowgli Mule.
Which is delicious.
Nice.
We'll make it later.
Okay.
And we have a version of the Bloody Mary, which is called the Bloody Mohini,
Bloody Mohini.
with cumin seeds. So it brings a whole different dimension to it. How about I make you some cocktails?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right, cool.
Whoa, that's delicious. Oh wow. Usually the mules are something that I don't try immediately, but this one's really good. The herbal, yeah, the herbal thing is something I haven't tried before. That's nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Woo! Packs a punch.
Right.
But that's good.
It's good, really good.
Oh, that's...
Nice, black salt gives it a very particular
That is
taste.
true. I was just trying to see what that... Yeah.
And obviously cumin, you know, which is a nice variation to...
Oh, this
let
is
you
really
prepare.
good. Big fan of the cocktails, guys. So you can take us to the kitchen and then show how they make some of your cool dishes, and then we'll feast after.
Sounds good to me. Let's
Awesome.
go.
Let's go. So guys, we're ready for our feast. Here we have some butter chicken, paneer tikka, sheikh kebab naan rolls, garlic naan, veg biryani, bhel puri and pani puri. We're gonna start with the pani puri. Can I serve this for you?
Go on.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Cheers.
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 I haven't.
No?
Nice kick to it. I haven't eaten a pani puri in forever. Oh wow.
It's the place for it.
Yeah. What happens is when people leave India, they try the similar food, but the same flavor doesn't exist. But this is actually so close to the real. Oh wow. Actually, no, it has no difference to when I tried it in India and the chaat bandis. Okay. What do we try next?
Let's do the paneer tikka.
Okay. Oh, my favorite.
Okay. You want to grab one? So it's
I just take one?
marinated and then baked in the oven, the tandoor oven.
Nice. That's nice and soft. I often tell everyone that I eat everything, but if there's paneer on the table, that's my first choice, even more than meat.
The Spanish find it difficult to understand this concept of paneer as a substitute for chicken or lamb, you know? Because
Right.
It's cheese.
And cheese is used very differently here, you know?
That's true.
Either as an appetizer or
After the meal,
you
yeah.
know, or even something that you put as an ingredient, but it's not the main ingredient.
Yeah.
Like paneer can be, you know?
Yeah.
So-
That's true actually. What do you just say? This is like Indian cheese?
Yeah, Indian cheese that has the texture of tofu, which we use as a substitute because most of us in India are vegetarian. Well, I explain it like that, you know.
Yeah.
But everyone kind of gets the importance of paneer.
Oh, I really like it. Gonna try the veg biryani. Oh, that's so nice.
So every week with the biryani, what we do with vegetarian biryani is like we do a mix of vegetables depending on what we get from the market that day, you know.
Right. Nice. Oh, I'm just so happy because this tastes more than like a restaurant. It tastes like home food,
Yep.
and that's exactly what I'm missing right now. It's actually very light. It's not heavy like usually how biryanis are.
We don't make it too heavy because then the Europeans won't appreciate it. You know, like we have to make it so that they can come again like after 2 days. So
Yeah.
not a one-off experience.
That's true. Because usually like a biryani, you're full till the next
Yeah.
day. Butter chicken.
Go on.
Thank you. I'm just gonna tear up the naan.
That's what it's for.
I haven't eaten proper butter chicken too in so long. It's too bad Vinny isn't here. All he'd do is he's like, okay, you guys had one bite. This is my dish. Please leave me alone with my butter chicken. Again, it's exactly the same flavor, but it's not as heavy and oily as butter chicken usually is. Because you eat like just a tiny bit and then you can't eat anything else. Usually.
Too rich otherwise.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us here, Ketan. And I'm gonna come here more often than you'd like.
We'll be here. For sure we're here. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming and it was a pleasure.
Thank you. Okay guys, so I'm going to continue feasting on this. As you can clearly see, I'm very excited because I haven't eaten food like this in forever. So that's it for today guys. I hope you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on all my future recipes and adventures. And when you come to Barcelona, don't forget to check out Restaurant Surya. See you until next time. Oh, hi again. I didn't want to leave without talking to you about the desserts. They have pistachio and cardamom kulfi, and they have mango lassi. They also have Nutella naan. So make sure you try these when you come. Okay, bye bye. I'm going to enjoy these now.